What is up, guys? Let's get into law number 41 of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Let's get right into it. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel, getting you on the grind and improving your mind every single video that we do. So in this one, we're going to go into law number 41 of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, which is, if you succeed a great man or have a famous parent, you will have to accomplish double their achievements to outshine them. Do not get lost in their shadows or stuck in a past not of your own making. Establish your own name and identity by changing courses. Slay the overbearing father, disparage his legacy, and gain power by shining in your own way. So, what does this mean, guys? Basically, it's stop trying to be like others, whether it be anybody superior to you, anybody that you look up to, any idol, even your dad or anything like that. You need to be your own entity. You need to be your own identity and your own self. Right. So this is very much applied because a lot of people are always trying to impress someone or trying to be like someone else to get up in the world or increase their reputation, things like that. But you don't want to be going through that. You want to do things that are unique to yourself. That's why a lot of people have identity problems and they look up to certain idols, especially nowadays, like online influencers, which I still don't know what that means. But people look up to these other people online or these celebrities and everything, and they try to be just like them. They do the things they do, they say the things they say, but then they lose themselves in the process, and that's not the way to go.
It's pretty much a step out of the shadow of someone that you believe that is better than you, and you become the best version of yourself, and you try to eclipse what they do. You want to take the best things from these people that you either look up to or you admire or you are learning from, and then you go your own way, right? You go your own path with the knowledge that they gave you and go forward and be better than those people. You learn from their mistakes and you push on knowing what you know and what they have taught you, and do something that's not similar to them. Just do something different, do something that is in your vision. But let's take this now, and as we usually do in these types of videos, let's go to the history of this. So of course, when you think of something that has to deal with this type of law, you have to think about Alexander the Great. This man did amazing things. He has done a lot of different, you could bullet point so many different things that this guy has achieved, right? But he had a father.
But your father's dead.
He had a father who did a lot of amazing things too. And his father came pretty much from nothing, right? So he built his empire, right? He became the leader of Macedonia. He had nothing, became the leader of Macedonia. He had all these different things, and he had a son, and he believed Alexander would not really succumb to as much as he has. And Alexander resented that. He resented the fact that his father didn't think that he could do anything. And so he wanted to prove him wrong in every aspect of existence. And he didn't like the way that his father ruled. He did not like the way that his father did certain things, even though his father was able to accomplish a lot. He believed that he could do it better in his own way, which is exactly the purpose of the law. So there was a specific moment where they were trying to buy a horse, and the father didn't like how the horse was, because I guess the horse seemed to be ecstatic, and so he felt like the horse would not do him well. Where Alexander was like, I can't believe you're going to let this horse go when we could make him do something. And so the father, of course, challenged him to do exactly what he said. And Alexander proceeded to actually make the horse do exactly what he wanted him to do, pretty much going against his father and proving his father wrong, which then his father believed to have his son as a rival.
You have become a rival.
Eventually, the father gets old and drunk, and Alexander takes over Macedonia. His father gets murdered by the city people. There's rebellions, and Alexander snuffs that out real quick. And now that Alexander is now the leader of Macedonia, and since his father, King Philip, had already taken over Greece, he had dreams of taking over Persia. Alexander's like, all right, well, since I already have Greece and I don't have to worry about that, let's go take over Persia. And so he conquers Persia, quickly, done, easy. And then he's like, oh, why should I stop here? Now that I have done something that my father couldn't do, now let me go do things that I know that I can do. And he goes and conquers India, and he goes to Egypt, all these other crazy things. You know Alex's story. And so that shows you that when someone above you is someone you look up to, someone that everyone believes that you're in their shadow, it shows you that you can step out of that shadow and you can eclipse it if you really put that mindset to work.
Right, guys. One of the things you want to do, you want to kill the past and kill people that, in your mind, of course. You want to kill what they stood for and make your own grounds, make your own uniqueness, demonstrate your own actions to be your own, and don't make it seem like you're trying to copy someone else because they'll bring the energy down a little bit and people will think you're trying to be something you're not. That's why being authentic is so powerful and so important, that when you want to create your own ideas and you want to create your own actions and you want to make it look like they're coming from within, not from an outer source, which really will demonstrate how it sets you apart from the rest, which will make you more powerful and will make others admire you more just because you're outside the box. You're something different. You're something new. You don't want to disparage people who you idol and stuff. You don't want to go against them, stuff like that. You just want to create an own aurora of yourself, create your own atmosphere, and create something that people can follow. You can also use symbolism to, distance yourself from any, like your dad or someone you admire, something like that. You can use symbolism and you can build things like, build your own brand or something, or business or something that reflects who you are, or join a club, but have your own spin, have your own take on things. Don't be afraid to speak out and share your thoughts, within reason, within certain, follow our other laws of power. So you know what you're doing. You don't want to go too crazy now, but you can build certain things that make your identity you and that people can associate with you, which will give you more power and it'll make you stand out. You want to look for your own way, your own circle, and try to really create something. Really, that's what it's about, creating certain things that people can relate, that comes back to you and not someone that you idolized once. Like, people do that a lot with influencers online, and they try to say certain things that they say, and it just comes off as you're just being a copycat, right? Like Andrew Tate phenomenon online, or a lot of influencers on these social media apps,
The top G.
Twitter, Kick, or whatever it may be, Twitch, and people try to emulate these figures, and then people can see that they're full of shit and they're just trying to be like them just to get the views, and then they lose themselves, and then people don't even associate you and your own identity. They just say, oh, he's just trying to be like that guy or that guy. That's why you need to say things and create certain actions that make you unique to yourself.
Yeah, it's all really in the mind. It's all really a mindset, because you can admire these people. You can admire someone like your own dad or some influencers or whatever, and you want to do something, maybe not exactly like what they're doing, but you want to do something that you feel is just you. Sometimes a lot of people will have those aspirations, but they also feel like, oh, I feel like I can't be as good as them, and that is a mindset that needs to be erased from your existence. You need to get rid of that, throw that away, and you need to have a mindset where I want to do something like them but better. I want to create something like that but better. I want to make something on myself like they did but better. That is the mindset that you want to have, and that is the way to use this law of power.
You can take the good things about great people in your life and don't try to be like them and do the exact thing they do, but take certain elements of the things they preach and the certain things that you look up to. Take those little things and then create your own spin on it. And that's how you could become more powerful and have a good life for yourself. So, guys, let us know what you guys think about this law in the comment section below. Let us know your thoughts on it. Is it good, bad, or how could you use it in your own life, or have you seen it? So, and definitely like the video if you have not already, and subscribe to our channel if you have not already for more. And we're going to see you guys in the next video.